For a brief but unforgettable moment, the world believed a glamorous woman in sparkling gowns had reinvented money itself. Dr. Ruja Ignatova walked onto stages to thunderous applause, introduced as the visionary founder of OneCoin, the revolutionary cryptocurrency that promised wealth, power, and a second chance for anyone who missed the Bitcoin boom. She dazzled investors with her confidence and intelligence, speaking like a tech genius who held the key to the future. Yet behind her carefully crafted image lay a massive illusion. In just a few years, she had gathered billions, built a global cult-like following, and then vanished before anyone could stop her. Today, she is one of the FBI's most wanted fugitives, and her disappearance has become one of the greatest mysteries in financial crime history. A mind too sharp to ignore. Ruja Ignatova's story began far from the designer dresses and diamond bracelets she later loved. Born in Bulgaria and raised in southern Germany after her family moved there following the fall of the Iron Curtain, she quickly stood out for her intelligence. Teachers remembered a student who was disciplined, ambitious, and thirsty for recognition. She excelled academically, earned degrees from respected universities, and eventually landed a prestigious job at McKinsey, a consulting firm known for shaping global business leaders. Her exposure to the banking world, combined with her desire to be admired, planted the seeds of her future empire. She understood early that the path to power was not just through brilliance, but through controlling narratives, building networks, and creating an image of authority. The birth of OneCoin. Around 2013, when Bitcoin was still a mysterious digital experiment, Ruja spotted an opportunity. Most people didn't actually understand how cryptocurrency worked, which meant she could build a version that didn't need to work at all. What people wanted wasn't technology. They wanted wealth, fast results, and a sense of belonging to something groundbreaking. She partnered with Sebastian Greenwood, a charismatic salesman from Sweden, known for his experience in multi-level marketing. Together, they built OneCoin into a global sensation. Ruja claimed it was the next Bitcoin, safer, faster, bigger, and backed by advanced technology. But unlike Bitcoin, OneCoin had no real blockchain, no decentralization, and no transparency. Everything was controlled internally, allowing Ruja to invent numbers, create fake supply, and assign whatever value she wanted. Investors never realized the coin was nothing more than entries on a private database. The pyramid behind the promise. OneCoin's real engine was not technology, but multi-level marketing. People did not buy cryptocurrency, they bought education packages that supposedly gave them tokens to mine OneCoins. The more expensive the package, the more tokens they received. They were encouraged to recruit friends, relatives, neighbors, and entire communities, earning commissions from every sale. This created a massive pyramid where early promoters became rich while millions of others were trapped at the bottom. People from Europe, Asia, Africa, and Latin America joined the frenzy. To many, OneCoin was not a gamble. It was the only chance to escape poverty, pay debts, or build a future. Ruja capitalized on that hope, convincing people that those who doubted OneCoin simply didn't understand innovation. By 2016, the scheme had spread to nearly 200 countries, becoming one of the most successful financial deceptions ever recorded. A life of luxury, built on dreams and desperation. As money poured in, Ruja built a lifestyle that would rival Hollywood royalty. She bought landmark buildings in Bulgaria, a luxury apartment in London purchased through shell companies, and a villa on the Black Sea coast surrounded by security. She shopped relentlessly, often spending hundreds of thousands in a single trip on jewelry, fur coats, and rare designer pieces. Her life became one uninterrupted parade of private jets, bodyguards, lavish parties, and champagne-filled celebrations. Yet the people whose money funded her empire often lived very different realities. In Uganda, families sold livestock or borrowed money to buy packages. In Asia, workers invested their life savings hoping for a better tomorrow. In Europe, retirees poured their pensions into OneCoin believing it would secure their future. Ruja turned their trust into her luxury, the global spread and the growing shadow. The larger OneCoin became, the more impossible it was to hide the cracks. Regulators across Europe issued warnings. Cryptocurrency experts questioned the legitimacy of the coin. Journalists exposed inconsistencies in Ruja's claims. Still, her empire kept expanding because the multi-level network was too strong and too profitable for promoters to abandon. Ruja hired Frank Schneider, a former high-ranking intelligence officer from Luxembourg, to protect her. He monitored critics, gathered information, and helped her stay ahead of investigators. But even with Schneider's expertise, the pressure grew. International agencies, including the FBI, began digging deeply into OneCoin's activities. By mid-2017, Ruja knew her time was running out. Fear, betrayal, and the final days. Those close to Ruja noticed her sudden shift. The confident Cryptoqueen became restless, anxious, and increasingly suspicious of the people around her. She strengthened her security, avoided public events, and confided in only a handful of trusted companions. Her romantic partner, Gilbert Armenta, was deeply involved in the financial operations. Their relationship gave her comfort until she discovered, through secret recordings arranged by Frank Schneider, that he was cooperating with the FBI. The betrayal devastated her. According to people who were close to her, Ruja began to crumble, crying often and losing control of the empire she had once ruled with absolute certainty. Her world collapsed faster than anyone imagined. The disappearance. On October 25, 2017, Ruja boarded a flight from Sofia to Athens. She was accompanied to the airport by security personnel, carrying only a small bag, dressed casually but composed. That evening, her bodyguard returned without her. From that moment on, she vanished completely. Her phone went dead. Her social media accounts fell silent. Her offices received no instructions. The woman who had controlled billions evaporated without leaving behind a trace. Only later did investigators discover the financial trail leading to shell companies in Ireland, funds hidden in the Cayman Islands, and millions transferred to Dubai through accounts created by her closest associates. Each step of her escape had been prepared long before the world realized what she had done. A kingdom without a leader. With Ruja gone, her younger brother Constantine attempted to hold the company together. He was not a visionary like his sister, and certainly not equipped to manage a global criminal empire. In 2019, he traveled to the United States and was immediately arrested. He later became a cooperating witness, revealing internal secrets in exchange for reduced punishment. Meanwhile, other major figures like Sebastian Greenwood and Gilbert Armenta faced their own charges. Despite all of this, OneCoin's network did not die. It rebranded itself, changed its name, and continued operating in several countries where regulations were weaker. Even today, groups still promote what they call the One ecosystem, denying the scam and defending Ruja as a misunderstood genius. Where is Ruja Ignatova now? The world has been trying to answer that question for years. Some claim she lives in Dubai, protected by powerful allies who benefited from OneCoin. Others believe she altered her appearance and now lives quietly in Eastern Europe. There are darker theories suggesting she was killed by criminal partners who feared exposure. Investigators have never confirmed any of these possibilities. The FBI has placed her on its most wanted list and offered a significant reward for information leading to her arrest. Yet, no one has seen her since that day in Athens. The magnitude of her disappearance has elevated her from criminal to myth, a ghost who walked away with billions and left the world guessing. A legacy written in disbelief. Ruja Ignatova's story is a haunting reminder that the hunger for opportunity can blind even the brightest minds. By selling hope, she built an empire. By manipulating trust, she created a global movement. And by understanding human desire better than anyone else, she orchestrated one of the most extraordinary financial disappearances in modern history. Whether she is alive or gone forever, her shadow still hangs over millions who believed in her dream. The Cryptoqueen promised a revolution. Instead, she delivered the world's most spectacular illusion. As we close the chapter on the mysterious rise and disappearance of the Cryptoqueen, one thing becomes clear. Truth is often stranger than fiction. If you found this story as gripping and unbelievable as we did, make sure you hit the like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next documentary.